Well, getting back to my sponsor, as a lot of you know, that's how we get started talking about this. Years ago, I used to, well, not that long ago, it wasn't years ago, but years and years, I ran a barbecue stand. So when I'm talking about barbecue, I think I'm at liberty to say that I know what the hell I'm talking about, and I do. Now, this particular barbecue that is our sponsor here, now, it's still on the bone. It's barbecue ribs, what that is. Now, I didn't do that. I had pulled pork, is what I did. He make sandwich with, but this is rib, and you want some ribs, this is a place to go. It's Ribrubbers Barbecue.
Wait, what?
Ribrubbers Barbecue.
Ribrubbers Barbecue?
Good stuff. Good eating. Ribrubbers Barbecue. Get down there.
Wait, you saying barbecue or Ribrubbers? My sponsor's Ribrubbers.
Ribrubbers Barbecue?
Did you come in and steal my sponsor away from me?
I did. No, I went and talked. I talked to the owner, the proprietor of that place a couple of days ago, and we said he didn't mention anything about you having him as a sponsor. I thought I was the only one.
Well, I got $25 here from Ribrubber. Oh, wait. So you're not just talking barbecue boring, I used to do this and that, nobody cares.
No, Ribrubbers Barbecue.
Sells barbecue. Ribrubbers?
Ribrubbers.
Wait a minute. But my place is Ribrubber. They don't sell. Oh, Ribrubbers. My sponsor is Ribrubber, durable rubber mats and flooring.
What is it?
Ribbed rubber, durable rubber mats and flooring.
Well, that ain't, mine's Ribrubbers.
But you can tell, you can see the confusion. I heard Ribrubbers, and I thought I heard Ribrubbers.
No, I said Ribrubbers Barbecue. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
I'm talking about ribbed rubber, durable mats and flooring. A wide selection of rubber flooring rolls and tiles.
Well, that's a different sponsor then. That ain't mine. That's
Are we
else.
sure, though, that maybe I didn't go in the back, you come in the front, and in the front it's Ribrubbers, and in the back it's ribbed rubber?
Who runs ribbed rubbers?
Rip Reynolds?
No, see now, Ribrubbers Barbecue's run by Rob Rivers.
Wait a minute. Rob Rivers runs Ribrubbers?
Rob Rivers runs Ribrubbers, yeah.
Well, Rip Reynolds runs Rip Rubber.
Well,
not Rob Rivers. So I guess we're talking about two different places.
I don't know if I know Rip Reynolds.
Well, I don't know if I know Rob Rivers and Ribrubbers and whatever the hell it is.
Rob Rivers. You know Rob Rivers. You've seen him before.
Do you know Rip Reynolds, who runs Rip Rubber?
If
Professional grade rubber flooring rolls, treadmill mats, and home gym flooring?
If I know him, I don't remember him.
Oh, so you're just accusing me of making some shit up again? I
don't know. If you got $25, put it in the kitty, as we say. But my sponsor is. I know it is real. It is Ribrubbers Barbecue, run by Rob Rivers. You know Rob Rivers. You remember him? He used to run. His brother used to run with him. Rennie Rivers.
Rennie Rivers ran with Rob Rivers, who runs Ribrubbers.
You run with Rennie Rivers, who Rob Rivers' brother.
I run with Rennie Reynolds.
Who's that?
Some old boy I know. He's dead.
Well, if he's dead, you don't run with him anymore.
I used to run with Rennie Reynolds. I never run with the Rennie Rivers.
Are you telling me Rennie?
I used to run the roads with Rennie Reynolds, but I never run the roads.
You're saying Rennie Reynolds, not Rennie Rivers.
Yes.
Well, don't say you scare me like that. You say Rennie Rivers is dead. It scares the hell out of me. I
didn't say Rennie Rivers was dead. I said Rennie Reynolds is dead.
Well, it sounded like you said Rennie Rivers. That's Rob Rivers' brother.
Rip Reynolds is
Rennie
Reynolds' brother, who runs Ripped Rubber, Wide Rib Corrugated Rubber Runner.
Whose brother? Wait a minute. Who's related to who?
These Wide Rib Rubber Runner mats improve slip resistance and protect floors. Rennie Reynolds and Rip Reynolds were brothers.
So is Rob Rivers and Rennie Rivers.
Rennie Reynolds slipped on a wet floor, and that's what propelled Rip Reynolds into the rib rubber business.
Well, as far as I know, Rennie Rivers is doing fine. I think he just
I don't know who the fuck Rennie Rivers is.
Yeah, you used to run with him. I'm telling you, you used to run with him. Rob Rivers' brother, Rennie Rivers. You knew back, and it's been a long time, but you used to run around with him.
What's he look like?
He don't look like Rob. He looks different.
Rick? Ricky Rivers?
No, I talk about Rennie Rivers. Rob Rivers heavy set. Rennie Rivers skinny. Look like,
Well, who's Ricky Rivers?
Who Ricky?
Ricky Rivers.
I don't know who Ricky Rivers is. I'm talking about Rob Reynolds.
I remember
Rob Rivers, proprietor of
who's
Ribrubbers
Rob
Barbecue. What?
I remember a Ricky Rivers. I don't remember a Rob Reynolds.
You knew a Rennie Rivers.
I knew a Rennie Reynolds.
You used to run with him. No, a long time ago, y'all used to act a fool. I remember.
All I know is that Rip Reynolds had a brother named Rennie Reynolds. Rip Reynolds, who runs Ribrubbers, has a brother.
I don't know.
Rennie Reynolds, rest in peace.
Rip Reynolds. I know Rob Rivers.
Rip Reynolds runs ribbed fucking rubber.
I'll watch your mouth.
Corrugated rubber, fine rib rubber matting is 1/8 thick industrial matting that is available in an assortment of lengths.
Who's he related to? I don't know if I can know him.
Rennie Reynolds.
Rennie Rivers is who you used to run with. That's Rob Rivers. Skinny. One's fat, one's skinny. Anyhow, my sponsor's Ribrubbers Barbecue.
Who gives a shit?
Watch your mouth. I care because I told him I'd do it, and I'm trying to do it.
You done ruined mine.
No, I didn't. You ruined both of them because now nobody's going to know which is what. Some people going to go try to get some barbecue, ask for a rubber man or something. I don't understand.
They're going to go to Ribrubbers run by... It's pretty simple, folks. Ribrubbers is run by Rob Rivers, who has a brother named Rennie Rivers that I never run with.
Well,
Ribrubbers is run by Rip Reynolds, who had a brother named Rennie Reynolds. Rest in peace.
He did. I don't think I know him. So
is barbecue good though?
It's real good. Yeah, it's good. It's right off the rib. Yeah.
You gotta try some of this flooring. It's get the durability, slip resistance, and easy installation all in one mat.
I got just a mat I have got from Kmart put down the shower so I don't slip.
That'll do just as good.
Yeah, it does.
Let's be honest.
I wish I'd have Kmart for a sponsor. I tell you what.
You remember that 24-hour drugstore they used to have? We all used to call that Ripped Rubbers.
What was it? Hey, if you like what you hear on this Red State Update podcast, get on over to a Patreon page, and they got some extra podcast that you can listen to, and extra. You know, if you give $5 or more, we're going to hear a little extra of this, a little extra of that. You also support
20 extra minutes with Jackie and Dunlap.
You'll be getting that. Yeah, I got a sponsor that's back that was here with me last week, and thank goodness they said we're going to give you extra $25. You'll be a sponsor again, and they are, and I'm happy to have them, and I hope they're happy too. And it's Ribrubbers. Ribrubbers. Don't do this again.
Well, that's my sponsor.
No, it ain't. You got it's the floor. You said, don't do this.
You just said it's Ribrubbers, right? That my sponsor is
No,
Ribrubbers.
mine's a barbecue place. Ribrubbers.
Barbecue place.
Run by Rob Rivers.
Oh, right. Mine is Ribbed Rubber. Durable rubber mats and flooring run by Rip Reynolds.
It's two different things.
Sorry, we went through this last week.
I know why you're doing it again.
Well, you said Rib Rubber, and I'm like, well,
no, that's the name of it's Ribrubbers.
It's my name too, except just off a little.
Well, there you go. Then I went first. Mine came out first. You're the one that's confused. No, Ribrubbers Barbecue. Rob Rivers runs it and used to run with his brother years ago, Rennie Rivers.
No, I never run with Rennie Rivers.
You used to run with Rennie Rivers. I remember him.
I run with Rip Reynolds' brother, Rennie Reynolds. Rest in peace. He's dead.
I know you told me he's dead. I'm sorry about that, but I don't remember the man, and I know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about Rennie Rivers, and you used to run with him years ago.
You tell me I used to run with two Rennies?
I give it. Oh, you got confused one.
Look, Rip Reynolds runs Ripped Rubber, durable rubber mats and flooring with a wide selection of rubber flooring rolls and tiles. I should remember that he went into the ribbed rubber business because his brother, Rennie Reynolds, rest in peace, slipped on a wet floor and pushed him into the safety flooring business.
Well, that's a tragedy. At least he made something positive out of something tragic.
It was funny.
What?
At first?
Funny.
Until you knew he was dead.
Yeah, it's not funny.
Somebody slip on a... Hey, listen. He would have agreed with me. Somebody slip on a wet floor is funny.
When they don't get killed, it's funny,
True.
yes.
That part is also
When they don't get killed, I can look at that on the YouTubes all day. Somebody falling down in Walmart or anywhere. You sure will sit and look at them.
We thought about sending it in to America's Face Home Videos. We'll just cut off the end.
Yeah. Well, no, not what you're talking about. That's awful. No, when somebody dies, it's not funny. But just somebody slipping and falling...
That's hilarious.
In a department store or grocery store, that's always pretty good.
Well, not to Rip Reynolds. That's why he started Ribbed Rubber, durable rubber mats and flooring with professional-grade rubber flooring rolls, treadmill mats, and home gym flooring.
Well, is that your sponsor again?
Ribbed Rubber, yep. That's my sponsor. I
was in the middle of doing, why don't you let me do my sponsor?
Well, we have the same sponsor, so I
No, we don't. It's two different damn things. You get your ears working. Ribrubbers Barbecue, run by Rob Rivers. That's my sponsor, is Ribrubbers, not whatever yours is.
Ribrubbers?
Ribrubbers, I just said it.
Who is Ricky Rivers?
Ricky Rivers.
Did we ever figure that out?
I don't know if I know Ricky. I know Rob Rivers, Heavyset, his brother Rennie Reynolds, Skinny.
No.
You used to run with him.
Yes, I did run with Rennie Reynolds, but Rennie Rivers is Rob Rivers' brother.
That's who I meant.
Look, it's simple. Ribrubbers is run by Rob Rivers. I used to run with his brother. No, I never run with his brother. I never run with Rennie Rivers.
I'm tired
I never run with Rennie Rivers.
I'm tired.
I run the roads with Rennie Reynolds, who's the brother of Rip Reynolds, who runs Rip Rubber.
Rivers, not Reynolds. Rob Rivers' brother, Rennie. Either way, I don't care who you run with, whether you did or not. I ain't going to talk about it anymore. I'm going to do my sponsor. Just let it go. Enough of it. Nothing getting accomplished here. It was getting more confusion. True. My sponsor is Ribrubbers, Rob Rivers, Ribrubbers Barbecue. Get down there. I'm telling you of all the times to get down there, you need to get down there this coming weekend. Because listen to this. The barbecue on its own is delicious. And delicious sides, get down there just for the barbecue. That's reason enough to go. But I'm telling you, this weekend something special, because they have rented out the rear to Rum Rimmer. And you want to get down there and have some, what you call, specialty drinks and whatnot is what they have.
What, Rum Rimmers?
No, Rum Rimmers is, yes, it's in Ribrubbers, though. It's just they rented out the rear of it.
Wait a minute. So you're telling me that Ribrubbers rented out the rear to Rum Rimmers?
Yeah.
You tell me that Rob Rivers rented to Red Rickers, who runs Rum Rimmers?
Well, that's who. Yes, it's a mutual thing. They're gonna see how it goes, and maybe if it goes well, maybe they may come back more often or be there all the time. Have those delicious rum,
like a pop up. So I can run to the rear and get me one of Red Rickers' famous Red Rim Rummers. From Rum Rimmers.
If you go down to Ribrubbers, you can, yeah.
At Ribrubbers.
Yep.
I can get a Rum Rimmer. I can get one of Red Ricker's Red Rim Rummers from Rum Rimmers in the rear of Ribrubbers?
Yeah. I don't know if Red Rickers is going to be there. You mentioned him being there, but I don't know if he's going to be there the whole time. He may be there in the evenings, but I don't think if you go down for lunch, I don't think Red Rickers gets out around that time.
I may do that.
Well, go down there. I want everybody to. Ribrubbers. Rob Rivers, Ribrubbers Barbecue, and the rented out the rear of Rum Rimmer, Red Rickers.
That's so funny that Rob Rivers rented out the rear of Ribrubbers to Red Rickers, who runs Rum Rimmers, because at Rip Reynolds rented out the roof to Russ Radcliffe.
Russ Radcliffe?
Rugrackers.
Oh, Rugrackers.
So Russ Radcliffe has rug rackers up on the roof of Ribbrubber.
What if it rains?
I got to unrack them rugs, carry them downstairs.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
It's only if you know it's going to be a bright and sunny day.
Well, you can know what the weather's going to be. That's
you
true.
can
Yeah.
look up the news.
That's true. Yeah.
Your phone tells you.
Well, I ain't got one of those, but I'm sure.
Be like, hey, what's the weather like? But it's clear. Better get down to rug rackers.
Yeah.
Where is rug rackers? On the roof of Ribbrubber. You mean Rip Reynolds Ribbrubber? He rented the roof to Russ Radcliffe of rug rackers? The same Ribbrubber that has wide rib corrugated rubber runner mats? These wide rib rubber runner mats improve slip resistance and protect floors? That's the same one. I forget if I'm the phone or the person.
Huh?
Well, I'm excited. I heard that Ribbrubber is corrugated rubber, fine rib rubber matting, 1/8 thick industrial matting that is available in an assortment of lengths. You heard right. Get durability, slip resistance, and easy installation at Ribbrubber, durable rubber mats and flooring, run by Rip Reynolds.
And get you some delicious barbecue down at Ribrubbers from Rob Rivers, and head on back to the rear for Run Rimmers. But Red Rickles won't be there till probably after dark.
Let me give you a perfect evening. You run down to Rip Reynolds' Ribbrubber, run up to the roof where Russ Radcliffe has rug rackers. Then run over to Ribrubbers, where Rob Rivers rented out the rear to Red Rickers, who runs Rum Rimmers. Get you a red rim rummer from Rum Rimmers. This isn't even worth it.
Well, we got to do our sponsors now. This is the part where we do our sponsors. They give us $25, helps us keep the light on, and so does our pageants on page. So we appreciate all our pageants on here. We sure do appreciate you, but we need these sponsors too to keep things running, keep this computer working, all this stuff. And I got a good sponsor this week. I sure do. Now, you remember last week a week before I had Ribrubbers. You remember Ribrubbers?
Yeah, it's my sponsor.
No, it ain't.
My sponsor is Ribbrubber.
Yours is ribbed rubber.
Yeah.
Mine is Ribrubbers. Why do I have to do this every time? Ribrubbers. Rob Rivers runs it.
Oh.
And you used to run with his brother, skinny brother, Rennie Rivers, years ago.
No, I never run with Rennie Rivers.
You don't even start this again. I shouldn't have brought it up.
I run with Rennie Reynolds.
Well, Reynolds, I don't know who that is. I know Rennie Rivers.
You should know Rip Reynolds, who runs Ribbrubber, who's your sponsor this week.
No, my sponsor is Ribrubbers, Rob Rivers. Don't do this again.
Wait a
minute. This is silly. I ain't going to spend no time.
My sponsor is Ribbrubber, durable rubber mats and flooring with a wide selection.
I know that.
Run by Rip Reynolds, whose brother Rennie Reynolds I used to run the roads with.
Well, you also years ago used to run with Rennie Rivers.
Your sponsor is Ripped Rubbers, the 24-hour drugstore.
No. It's Ribrubbers Barbecue. Rob Rivers runs it.
Heavy set.
He is heavy set, yes. His brother, Rennie Rivers, skinny.
I don't know if I ever met him.
Well, you need to get on down to Ribrubbers. Rob Rivers is there. Delicious barbecue. That's reason enough to go. They are still renting out the rear to Run Rimmers. Red Rickers is back there serving up his famous red rum rimmer drink. You want to get you one of those. And let me tell you, this Friday, the reason you want to get down there, because Ribrubbers, and I guess it is, because they rented out the rear rum rimmers. I guess both these, it's the same thing, in the same place. One's in the back, one in the front. But get down to Ribrubbers, or for that matter, Rum Rimmers, because they're going to have a raffle for a renter's rental. That's right. It's a raffle for it. I think the first 3 months, free. Get down there. You want to get down to renters, to get, you don't have to get, if you win, of course you won't go down there. Get down there and get it. Renters, and it's right next to Tent Center. So go down to renters. They rent out wash machines and
wait a minute. Hold on. Are you supposed to? So you're saying? Let me just make sure I got this straight.
What?
At Ribrubbers, where Rob Rivers rents the rear to Red Ricker's Rum Rimmers, where you can get Red's Rim Rummer.
Yep. Good drink.
They also rent it out to renters?
No, they're having a raffle.
Oh.
For a free rental from renters. Renters is at the same place, like I said, right next door to Tent Center.
So renters is next to Tent Center.
Yep,
Is Robbie
always
Reese
been
still
there. Robbie
running?
Reese is still running it. Yeah, you got that right. But you come down to the raffle because you're going to get somebody's going to get a free rental from renters.
What, they
3
got
months.
just washing machines at renters?
Pretty much washing machine. They may have a dryer or something like that too, but I think that's what they do. They don't have TVs or nothing like that.
And to get the raffle, you got to go down to renters next to Tent Center?
No.
To see Robbie Reese?
No. You go there. If you win, you want to go down there to accept your prize. Yes. You get the first 3 months on a rental at renters. Go down and talk to Robbie Reese. That is if you win the raffle at Ribrubbers, run by Rob Rivers, rented out the rear. Right now, you want to go down there and get you a red Run Rimmer at Run Rimmers in the rear, run by Red Rickers.
I think there's a Red's Rim Rummer, and then there's a Red's Rum Rimmer, and I don't know what the difference is. I think one has...
Well, you got to have different drinks if it's a bar.
One has like a flaked coconut rim.
One's got, a fruit in it or something, right?
One's got a lot of fruit in it.
Yeah.
So that is Renters, Jackie's sponsor for today.
No, my sponsor is Ribrubbers.
So your sponsor is Ribrubbers, but they're raffling.
Rob Rivers, Ribrubbers, barbecue. That's my sponsor. A lot's going on down there. That's what I'm telling everybody about it. You want to get down to Ribrubbers. Or, Rum Rimmers if you're in the rear.
Well, you think a lot's going on down there?
Well, they're having a raffle, and they're going to give out a free rental at renters. Go down and see Robbie Reese. Next Tent Center, yeah.
You don't even know what all's going on down at Ribrubber.
Well, no. Why don't you fill me in?
Where they got professional grade rubber flooring, rolls, treadmill mats, and home gym flooring.
Yep.
Well, I guess if you listened to us last week, you know that Rip Reynolds, his brother Rennie Reynolds, I used to run the roads with.
You used to run with Rennie Rivers, too.
Who runs I would remember running with two Rennies.
Well, you evidently don't, because I know damn well I remember you in and out of the store years ago, you and Rennie Rivers, running around in the car.
Rennie Reynolds was my pal.
Well, I don't remember.
And he passed away.
I know.
Rennie Reynolds, rest in peace.
Rest in peace. I don't remember him. I might have a little bit, but
he passed away after slipping on a wet floor.
Right.
The reason Rip Reynolds went into the Ribbrubber business.
Right. Well, good for him.
He's got corrugated rubber, fine rubber matting is 1/8 thick, industrial matting is available assortment lengths.
Yeah.
And if you remember last week, Rip Reynolds of Ribbrubber had rented the roof to Russ Radcliffe's Rug Rackers.
Rug Rackers, yeah.
Well, it's been raining.
Well, I asked about that last time, yeah.
So Russ Radcliffe unracked the rugs and run them down to the rear of Rip Reynolds' Ribbrubber.
Well, he should have done that to begin with.
Well, they had to rewrite the rules.
Well.
So now they rewrote the rules. So they got Ribbrubber, and then they got Rug Rackers in the rear. And then, since they already rewrote the rules, they rented the rear to rear.
What?
They rented the rear to rear.
Rented the rear? You talk about the rear behind the rear?
Yep.
They rented that to rear? What is that?
They make ambulance sirens.
Oh.
So if you are in the market for some Rip Rubber to get durability, slip resistance, and easy installation, or a rug from Russ Radcliffe's Rug Rackers, or go down and see Rusty Royce at Rear for an ambulance siren, you can find it all at Rip Reynolds Rib Rubber. So just to recap, you want to get down to Ribrubbers Barbecue, where they rented the rear to Red Ricker's Rum Rimmers, where you can get Red's Rim Rummer or Red's Rum Rimmer.
Either one of those, yeah. Both good.
And they're having a raffle. They're raffling a rental from Rents Renters, which is next to Tent Center and run by Robbie Reese.
Robbie Reese runs Rent Centers, not Tent Center.
Who runs Tent Center? Ricky Rivers.
What?
And you want to get down to Rip Reynolds Rib Rubber. Rip Reynolds, of course, the brother of Rennie Reynolds, who I rest in peace, who I used to run the roads with, where they just rented the rear to Russ Radcliffe's Rug Racker, so you don't have to worry about rain, and they rented the rear to rear. That's Rusty Royce's ambulance siren supply.
I'm telling you, used to run with Rennie Rivers, too. It wasn't just Rennie Reynolds. It was Rennie Rivers, Skinny. Y'all used to come and go.
Whoa, Skinny Rennie?
Yes, that's it.
I used to run with a Skinny Rennie.
That's Rennie Rivers. Skinny Rennie Rivers.
Is Ricky Rivers, who runs Tent Center, related to Skinny Rennie and Rob Rivers?
Maybe decently. I don't think he's in the immediate family, but he could be cut. I mean, I'd have to ask him.
So that's... What the fuck? What's it?
Wait, watch your mouth. Say it that way.
I feel like we've done this for 3 weeks. I feel like we need a big ending that starts with the letter R.
Yeah. Hey, this is Jackie Bros on here.
People, this is Dunlap the Man.
Well, we're doing this podcast here. We sure do appreciate all of our Patreons. Yeah, and we thank you much, but we also got other ways to keep the lights on, keep a computer on, keep our microphones catching whatever we're saying, and that's our sponsors. We got to do a sponsor every one of these. Local sponsors here in Murfreesboro. Happy to have them, and I got a good sponsor, but I got a little sad. It's a bittersweet what I got to say today about my sponsor. Had him for a while. You remember Ribrubbers?
Yeah, it's my sponsor.
No, it ain't your sponsor.
Rib Rubber is my sponsor.
I didn't say that. I didn't say it.
You said Rib Rubber.
No, I said Ribrubbers.
That's
Rib
my
Rubbers.
sponsor.
No, it ain't. And you know, does Rob Rivers run your sponsor?
You mean Ribbed Rubber? No, Ribbed Rubber is run by Rib Reynolds.
Well, that's your sponsor. My sponsor's Ribrubbers, run by Rob Rivers. Two different
Ribrubbers Barbecue.
Damn sponsors.
Run by Rob Rivers.
I just said it.
That's good barbecue.
It is good barbecue, and that's our sponsor, and I happen to have it again. But like I said, I got a little bit of sweet news to tell you on this sponsor here, Ribrubbers. As you know, Rob Rivers runs it. Turns out Rob Rivers, been running it for years now, is retiring.
Rob Rivers is retiring from Ribrubbers?
He is indeed. So if you want to see him one last time back there serving you up a big plate of delicious ribs, get down there now, because Ribrubbers is no longer going to be run by Rob Rivers. He's retiring. But the good news is the doors are going to stay open. It's going to keep running. Because, and you know him, you know Skinny Rennie, don't you?
Rennie Reynolds?
No, Skinny Rennie Rivers.
Oh, Rennie Rivers, right.
You said
Skinny Rennie.
You remember him now.
I'm glad we reconnect.
Well, that's Bob Rivers' brother. Skinny Rennie Rivers is stepping in, and it's going to be running Ribrubbers, and that's, everything's going to be the same. Rear's still going to be rented out by Rum Rimmers. Red Ricker's back there. He got some delicious, what is it, the Red Rum Rimmer?
Red Rim Rummer.
Red Rim Rummer, that's good too. get back there and get you some of that, because that's still going on. So everything's going to be the same, except with Skinny Rennie Rivers, there's going to be a little extra added bonus, a new item on the menu. It sounds delicious. I can't wait till they get it up and running, and I can't wait to eat one of these. It sounds delicious. Skinny Rennie's really running mini Ribrubbers.
Wait a minute, hold on.
What?
No, I just want to recap. So, Rob Rivers is retiring from Ribrubbers,
Yep.
but it's going to be run by Skinny Rennie Rivers,
Yep.
who's introducing Skinny Rennie's really running mini Ribby-Rubbies.
Yep.
You can still go to Rum Rimmers, still get a Red
Still
Rickers
in the
Red
rear.
Rim Rummer.
Still in the rear.
They're still renting the rear at Ribrubbers,
Yep.
except Skinny Rennie Rivers, not Skinny Rennie Reynolds.
No, I never said it was Skinny Rennie Rivers. I said Skinny Rennie Rivers. You used to run with him.
I used to run with Rennie Reynolds.
But I ain't talking about him. I'm talking about Skinny Rennie Rivers.
Yes, I did run with Skinny Rennie Rivers.
Rob Rivers' brother.
Yes, Rennie Reynolds, rest in peace.
Oh, yeah. And don't forget, they still got the Rinse Renters raffle going on.
Oh, I remember the raffle.
Oh, yeah. Get down there, get your ticket. Robbie Reese is running it. It's a great raffle. You want to get Rinse Renters. You want a few months here. And everybody knows Rinse Renters, washing machines, and the like for rent. Rinse Renters is right over there next to Tent Center. Everybody knows where that is.
Wait, I don't know where Tent Center is. I know Rinse Renters is next to Tent Center, but I don't know where Tent Center is.
You know where Tent Center is. It's right next to Ricketts Rackets, which is, of course, next to Kravitz Rabbits, by Bric-a-Brac by Beckett, next to Rex's Lexus Nexus.
Okay, wait a minute. So, Rinse Renters, Robbie Reese's Rinse Renters is next to Tent Center, which is next to Ricketts Rackets,
Yep.
next to Kravitz Rabbits by
Right.
Bric-a-Brac by Beckett, next to Rex's Lexus Nexus.
That's it. You know exactly where it is.
So you can buy a tennis racket from Ricketts Rackets. You
Sure.
can buy rabbit hay or feed from Kravitz Rabbits.
Sure.
Buy some bric-a-bracs that Beckett's got back there, some at the bric-a-brac by Beckett. And you can get at Rex's Lexus Nexus.
If you wrecked your Lexus and needed some parts,
Get it there.
yep,
Well, it used to just be Rex's Lexus Rex. And then he added
Nexus.
stuff that wasn't just from Lexuses.
Yeah.
So now it's Rex's Lexus Nexus because he thought Rex's Lexus Rex sounded depressing.
Well, I don't
And, you know,
about-
sometimes
I don't
people
know
get
about
injured.
depression, but yeah, well, Rex, yes, I hear you saying all that, yeah.
It's unfortunate we just ran through all that, Jackie, because it's no longer true.
What do you mean it's no longer
Well,
true?
because of my sponsor, Ribbed Rubber.
I know you sponsor Ribbed Rubber, yeah.
Rip Reynolds runs Ribbed Rubber. Did you not hear about Ribbed Rubber getting robbed?
Oh, that's right. I heard that. Yeah, I heard it got ransacked. Yeah.
They ripped Rip Reynolds off. Ribbed Rubber got robbed. He's relocating to Raleigh.
Good. Well, not good. I'm glad he got his business running. Raleigh that's way out of town, isn't it?
It's far away out of town. Raleigh is as far as you can go and still be in Raleigh.
Right. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Like if you go, you see what I'm saying? Like if you go all the way to Raleigh,
Yeah.
and then once you get outside of Raleigh, you can't go any further and still be in Raleigh. Like you take one footstep out of the city limits, you're not in Raleigh anymore.
Yeah.
So when I say it's as far as you can go and still be in Raleigh, does that track?
What?
So Rip Reynolds, brother of Rennie Reynolds, rest in peace, who I used to run with, who died slipping on a wet floor.
I rest your soul, yeah.
So now, if you got a wet floor in Murfreesboro, thanks to some thoughtless thugs, you are shit out of luck. Because
Hey.
you're going to have to go to Raleigh to get your durable rubber mats and flooring with a wide selection of rubber flooring rolls and tiles, professional grade rubber flooring rolls, treadmill mats, and home gym flooring, wide rib corrugated rubber runner mats. These wide ribbed rubber runner mats improve slip resistance and protect floors. Corrugated rubber fine rib rubber matting is 1/8 thick industrial matting that is available in an assortment of lengths.
Yeah.
Get durability, slip resistance, and easy installation. That's Rib Rubber, run by Rip Reynolds in Raleigh. But don't worry, the rear is still rented to rear. Ambulance sirens.
Oh, yeah.
But Rug Rackers, which rented the rear of Ribbed Rubbers, before that they rented the roof until the rains.
Yeah.
But Rug Rackers is relocating next to Ricketts Rackets. And Tent Center is no longer next to Rinse Renters. They're renting the rear of Rib Rubber.
What?
Not the rear. That's rear.
What now?
So if you're looking for Rinse Renters, it's no longer next to Tent Center. Tent Center rented the rear of Rib Rubber and is next to rear in the rear. But Rug Rackers is next to Ricketts Rackets, next to Kravitz Rabbits, by Bric-a-Brac by Beckett, next to Rex's LexisNexis. That's where you'll find Rug Rackers. Except we'll be saying au revoir to Rib Rubber as they relocate to Raleigh. So Ricketts Rackets is thinking about renting Rib Rubber. So they'll be relocating to Rib Rubber. Rug Rackers is relocating to Tent Center. Tent Center is relocating to the rear of Rib Rubber. Rinse Renters is still next to former Tent Center, but now Tent Centers has been rented to Rug Rackers. The rear of Rib Rubber is now Tent Center, but the rear is now still rear. Rex's LexisNexis still where you always found them.
Oh, good. Okay, yeah. Where's Rug Rackers again?
Jackie, are you not paying attention?
No, I'm paying attention.
Rug Rackers rented the rear of Ribbed Rubber after they rented the roof, but then the rain.
I remember that.
But now Ribbed Rubber is renting to Ricketts Rackets, but Rug Rackers is relocating to Tent Center, which is next, as we all know, to Rinse Renters.
I ain't asking you about Rinse Renters. I'm asking about Where's the Rug Rackers?
Next to Rinse Renters.
Which is next to Tent Center.
Nope, Tent Centers is renting the rear of Rib Rubber.
Oh, hell.
But Rib Rubber is relocating to Raleigh, and Ricketts Rackets is going to relocate into Rib Rubber.
Oh.
Who's going into Ricketts Rackets, we don't know yet.
I doubt I'm going to drive up to Raleigh, I'll tell you that right now.
So that's Rib Rubber's Barbecue. Come see Rob Rivers.
No, come see him before he's gone. He's going to be gone soon. This is my sponsor, Ribrubbers. Come see Rob Rivers before he's gone and Skinny Rennie Rivers takes over. But when Skinny Rennie Rivers takes over, you need to get down there and try you a delicious Skinny Rennie's Really Running Mini Ribby Rubby. I can't wait to get one in my mouth. And don't forget, Rum Rimmers is written out the rear, so go get you a red Rum Rimmer or Rum Rimmer Red. And then, there's a raffle. Rinse Renters.
Now, where's Rinse Renters?
It used to be next to Tent Center.
Yes.
All right, I figured it out now.
We did it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I shouldn't have cussed. This is really for 10-year-olds.